Hi folks, Dave at Creative Craft House to show you another one of our unique puzzles, which I found really fascinating to the point where I've made it in two sizes and styles. We call it the Odd Man Out, and in this larger version there are actually 8 puzzles to solve. There's also a smaller version which I'll show you. They are on different listings on the website because this one does a few more things, and just to keep it straight, I put them on different listings. But the bigger one is one I'll explain how it works with you. It does come nice wood box. Cover comes over the top, seals all the pieces in, and I've laser engraved the pieces, the instructions on the cover. What we've got here is 9 cubes, and these are large cubes, obviously. And I should have showed you the fish on here. There are some animals laser engraved on these various surfaces. In fact, 6 of them, according to the 6 sides. But the primary puzzle called Odd Man Out, you've got 9 cubes, inch and 3/8 cubes. Each cube has the numbers 1 through 6 on it, but in different orientations. We call it the Odd Man Out because your goal is to make a 2x2 cube. A 2x2 cube would use 8 of the blocks, and that means there's 1 left over. And to build your cube, your goal is to have a unique number on each face. That is, could be all 4s here, all 3s here, all 2s here, so forth. And 1 through 6 is a unique number on each face. The dilemma is you really don't know which cube to leave out. And as far as I know, you have to leave the right cube out or it just won't solve. So that seems to really compound the degree of difficulty. But it is such an elegant puzzle and such a beautiful solution. I love it. And I will explain that to you later on if you want to know. I'll give you a warning, so if you don't want to know, you can sign off. Now, in addition to creating the Odd Man Out cube, there's a couple other, there's one other logic puzzle you can use, and that is to get all the same number on the top, but whatever one you pick, because I believe it can be done with any number on the top. And then to get a unique number on each of the 4 exposed sides. So if there were all 2s here, you'd want all 1s or 4s, 6s, 5s, or whatever. A unique number on all the 4 sides. With the bottom, disregard the bottom. Now this is nowhere near as hard as the primary puzzle, but it could provide some fun. In addition to that, now the final set of puzzles, 6 puzzles, is to find the animal shapes. There are 6 of them. There's a skunk, a fox, a rabbit, a bear, a fish, and a raccoon. You might have noticed the fish that I first took out. Here's I assembled one with the fox on it. Not super hard, but it'll keep you going a little while. It gets a little confusing trying to figure out all these lines. So a whole lot to do, very elegant puzzle. And I know that some of you like a smaller travel size, so we made this nice little box, and then inside the box it's got a little rabbit groove here, and this cover slides in and out, holds the pieces in place. Inside we have 6 dice. Now these are 7/8 inch cubes. These were 1 inch and 3/8, so you could see a lot bigger. But these are very nice, lacquer coated. The numbers are all laser engraved, so they're never coming out. It's not like ink or anything like that. But in this set, you've got basically the one primary puzzle: find the Odd Man Out cube, and of course you could do the one where you're trying to get the same number on top and unique numbers on the sides. Okay. Now the next step of this video, I'm going to just talk to you a bit about the solution. So if you don't want to know, sign off. If you do, just kind of hang on a second. Before I get into the solution, I did want to tell you a little bit about the history of the puzzle. It was sent to me, the idea was sent to me by a puzzle associate and longtime collector, Mr. Satish Vani from Michigan, who in the 70s was as a gift given a kind of handmade version of this puzzle with 9 cubes, plastic cubes with the number stickers on here. And he sent me his version to see if it's something that I thought people might enjoy. And I thought so. So thank you very much, Satish. Now the solution of this thing: if you approach it randomly, and you're trying to build the cube using 8 pieces, not knowing which piece to leave out, it can be really difficult, as you can imagine. But there is a logical way to find that Odd Man Out, and it's really clever. What you want to do is take the dice and position them with any number, one number down. I picked 4, and I've already, to save a little time, I've already positioned these. So each of these has the number 4 on the bottom. Now, when you do that, you will notice that the exposed faces of the dice are actually available in pairs. There's a pair of 1s, a pair of 5s, there's a pair of 3s, get the 4 down, and a pair of 2s. But this dice here, this happens to have 6 exposed with the 4s down, there is no pair. This is the odd man out. And the really cool part of this puzzle is that this block, you don't disregard it. In fact, it's very important. It is the key. It's the model for how to build your 2x2 cube, 2x2x2 cube. In other words, on your cube, if you can orient any way you want, but if I orient it like this, I'd have 4 5s on this face, 2s on this face, 1s on this, 6 on this, 4s on this, and 3s on the bottom. And by knowing that relative relationship, it is possible to fairly quickly build up your cube, because you know what the corners, the 3 exposed numbers of the corners should be on the finished cube. For example, if I'm trying to build the larger cube and I'm looking for this particular block over here, it would have to have a 5 on this face, this is a 1, and this is a 4 on this face. So I would need to find the block, let's see if I can find it here, that would have a 5, oh gosh, first one I picked up, that would have a 5, 4, and 1 located as such, and that will be on the top corner of the finished block. You follow what I'm saying? The one underneath it, with the bottom back corner, would have a 4, a 1, and a 3 exposed on the bottom. Let's see if I can get lucky twice in a row. No. So if I take the 3s and put them down, 4, 1, no. 4, 1, 3, here it is. There's just as my model block shows, I need a 3, a 4, and a 1 on that face, and that will go down here, and now I've got 1/4 of my cube done. Now if I just walk my way around the cube following this model, I can build the finished cube. So I think very elegant, a very good puzzle, and I hope it's something that you enjoy. Again, available in the 2 different sizes on different listings. Thank you very much.